Whoa there. Now better apply the brakes unless you're aiming to dash yourself against that glacier up ahead.
I mean, I'm thinking about it. So I'm guessing we're gonna get fire plasmid somewhere here.
As you can see, Chief, the station here's iced over. To reach Eleanor Lamb at Fontaine headquarters, we'll have to clear the way. Now, in order to melt that ice, you'll need a plasmid, like a handful of hellfire. We used to sell a fine old product called Incinerate in the amusement park up yonder. Go on and find a way in. I've already been on all the rides.
Casual brag. Wait. Can I go on the rides? Is that a mechanic? I mean, I have a massive drill. I could just hammer it. Oh, probably not. Surely I could. It's gonna take a while, but there'd be less danger. Possibly. Just checking. I know we have to go the other way, so I'm gonna check this. I assume that we can't go. Yeah. Full on ammo? Okay. Don't think so, but let's... Really need to use some of our fuel. For a second I thought it was Stranger Things. Demogorgon.
Eleanor is progressing brilliantly. My physical participation in her birth was minimized, of course. It is vital that I am unhindered by nature's crude bias. I will be, above all, her intellectual progenitor, loyal not to her, but to the people she will ultimately save. But I admit, it is with some measure of pride that I review her marks in standard intelligence tests. As an agent of our beliefs, she may surpass even me.
There don't see nor hear a camera. So we have to go that way. Go up.
Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Insert your ticket now. Half price for children under 3.
Oh! Oh, that's on our way back to mountain. Small amount of help, but drain a small amount of I'm gonna remove.
You're a rare old model, son. Alpha series, I believe. Now, Rapture's full of scientific wonderments just like you. And if we can sell them to the world at my price, well, curing your condition ought to be a cakewalk. Once we find Eleanor, the sky's the limit.
Let's get ourselves an upgrade. Or shots. Let's do damage. The weird screen on that TV.
I was hired to engineer a park the likes of which no man has seen. Now all I do is watch over it like a grizzled sheepdog. My first line of mechanical puppets made the children here coo with wonder. But Ryan thought my vision was immature. Antiquated, he said. This place could have been something magical. But instead, he turned it into a school. No, a cathedral. Dedicated to himself.
The roses grow tall. Can I come out to play again, Mr. B?
Oh. Admits one. That is an inconveniently large ticket.
Jim dandy. That'll get you in the park. But buying Incinerate's gonna cost Adam. It's a sort of genetic goo that lets you rewrite whatever God gave you. The little sisters carry the stuff, as you may recall, so you'll need to locate one. I heard whispering near the El Dorado Lounge. Have a look.
Now that area that we could look into. Oh. Let's not look at that again. Jeez.
Stop following me!
That looks like a massive minigun.
What you...
Now it looks less big. Wait, what did I need to... I missed what the... Controls, custom. Yeah. Never mind. I'm using that. Actually, we're using this because we're full on it.
Listen up! Choppers!
I'm
Get
listening.
yourselves hid! No fuck-ups this time!
I'm sorry, but you effed up. Oh,
Fire!
It's priceless! Ready to face your betters?
He's taken through me!
when they hit, they certainly do a lot of damage. It's almost as if we're playing on a higher than a normal difficulty.
I am Andrew Ryan. Welcome to Ryan Amusements.
Oops.
Please enjoy the park.
Is it really gonna be a free sample? Sports book. You've picked up your first gene tonic. Tonics are passive abilities that have a variety of helpful effects. Unlike plasmids, you never have to activate tonics. They take effect as you equip them. Sports boost. In today's dangerous times, it never hurts to be a little faster. Remember, you don't have to outrun the crazed Splicer, just your neighbor. This is just a house of lore. Excellent.
Andrew Ryan wakes one night while cruising the Atlantic in his steamliner, the Olympian. His sleep interrupted with a singular purpose. Here, he shouts to his crewmen as he wipes sleep from his eyes. Full stop. We begin building here.
How do you just... Surely you'd start by land, get like a little tunnel, and then, you know, with a bucket of water, empty out the tunnel till you get to the middle of the Atlantic, and then you start building. Because you're gonna run out of air if you just go down to place. Never mind.
Refitted for heavy construction,
Jeez.
the Olympian returns with a new cargo. A state-of-the-art submersible platform, nicknamed the Sinker, ferries supplies and workers to the sea floor, fathoms below.
Don't call it the Sinker. That's You may as well just call it the watery grave. Although I guess it did work out because we're here. The Rapture exists, so...
After initial supplies have been brought to the seafloor, the platform is permanently moored in the sediment. Massive iron girders are sunk hundreds of feet into the rock and silt. Below the platform, engineers work to overcome obstacles such as diamond-hard rock, obstinate sea life, and unexpected peril.
Again, why has no billionaire done this? Like, there's literally a guide here, how you do it. Was there anything? Oh, that is brilliant. That is so smart. You put that here so people can't go and get the story in the wrong order. Done. If you're like really smart people that are really, really capable at your job. I shouldn't be so surprised. It's just... thought that was brilliant. Because I certainly never thought it. I would have made just one long tunnel. And then I would have made it so that you could only activate them in the right order. It's like, there you go. Can we go this way? Yes, yes we can, but we're not going to. I assume we can activate that one, yeah.
After the platform is secured, work progresses at an astounding rate. Designed to be the foundation of Rapture, workers toil around the clock to create the metropolis you see today.
This.
Your kind ain't welcome here. Help!
Fine, I won't go.
Listen.
I wonder if they miss their mommy.
I do feel like splicers sometimes have an issue with the object permanence. Like, just because the door is closed doesn't mean I disappeared.
Where are
See more lore. Goes up. Well, we're supposed to go that way, so go all the other ways.
Busted pile of junk. You broke it, didn't you, Edna? Everything you touch turns to shit.
Mean. You're mean, Roger. It was probably your clumsy, fat hands that loused it up.
Typical broad. Stay away from things you don't know nothing
Darn.
about.
That wasn't even a difficult one.
Respect my wishes, will you? This mine shelter.
There we go. Boom. That upgrades the damage.
Seems like everybody's on the go these days. Everybody but you. You still haven't experienced Ryan Industries' new spring line of plasmids. Isn't it about time you got caught up? Evolve today.
Just in case there's like plasmids, so we can buy all of them. And then only use like 3 of them. Ooh. The kitchen of tomorrow, this way. Fridge is a bit bigger than I expected, but sure.
We lost another of the Alpha Series protectors today in testing. Somewhere
Jeez.
outside the city limits, he
That was a
simply
jump and a
vanished.
half.
For these men, Rapture has no walls. We must find a method of conditioning them against abandonment of the Little Sisters. Something physical, possibly even lethal. The lab aides are starting to call them Big Daddies. Perhaps there's some genius to that. Bonded pairs, connected by a love that kills.
This very much seems like a activate by a thingy. Fight through the gauntlet of enemies that spawn behind you. Ah. Well, I don't think they're gonna spawn just yet. Oh, wait, do we have one of those? Yes, we do have one of the trackers again. Oh. And the game crashed.
Whoa there. Now better apply the brakes unless you're aiming to dash yourself against that glacier up ahead.
Oh no. Okay, so right away, options, gameplay no. Controls. What is a quick save? What was our quick save on 5? Even though that's gonna be a plasmid, isn't it? Darn. Fine. No, we certainly don't want that. How about that one? Probably don't want... There we go. That almost went all sorts of wrong.
As you can see,
Let's just make
Chief,
sure.
the station here's iced over.
Okay, we're good.
To reach Eleanor Lamb at Fontaine headquarters, we'll have to clear the way. Now, in order to melt that ice, you'll need a plasmid like a handful of hellfire. We used to sell a fine old product called Incinerate in the amusement park up yonder. Go on and find a way in. I've already been on all the rides.
Now I can't remember what things we have already done and which things, like where I've been in, where I haven't. We are but the stones to pave the way. Oh.
Eleanor is progressing brilliantly. My physical participation in her birth was minimized, of course. It is vital that I am unhindered by nature's crude bias. I will be, above all, her intellectual progenitor, loyal not to her, but to the people she will ultimately save. But I admit, it is with some measure of pride that I review her marks in standard intelligence tests. As an agent of our beliefs, she may surpass even me.
He's very humble. Not gonna drink the Merlot because I assume. Wait, actually, let's. Water. Small amount of health, drain a small amount of ease. Fine.
Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Insert your ticket now. Half price for children under 3.
Let's say. Oh, that was just scotch. Okay. Thought it was the cure-all. Chips, thank you.
You're a rare old model, son. Alpha series, I believe. Now, Rapture's full of scientific wonderments just like you. And if we can sell them to the world at my price, well, curing your condition ought to be a cakewalk. Once we find Eleanor, the sky's the limit.
Soon. Soon, my friend. Yep, we're gonna go ahead and do exactly the same. And then save. Gonna need something to drink with all these chips. Ah, I was hearing sparkling.
I was hired to engineer a park the likes of which no man has seen. Now all I do is watch over it like a grizzled sheepdog. My first line of mechanical puppets made the children here cool with wonder. But Ryan thought my vision was immature. Antiquated, he said. This place could have been something magical. But instead, he turned it into a school. No, a cathedral. Dedicated to himself.
Jim dandy. That'll get you in the park. But buying Incinerate's gonna cost Adam. It's a sort of genetic goo that lets you rewrite whatever God gave you. The Little Sisters carry the stuff, as you may recall, so you'll need to locate one. I heard whispering near the El Dorado Lounge. Have a look.
Oh, press and hold to display the weapon radial. Since we're back here again, let's see if we can perhaps find something that says weapon radial. I see it. I guess we're just gonna be scrolling. Also, that feels like the wrong way to me. It's like these. Oh, we can. Yeah. Wait, how about Q? Use button F. About like this. So now when we scroll up, we go sure. Then now it feels like I should have kept it the way it was.
Listen up! Choppers! Get yourselves hid! No fuck-ups this time!
Oh, that was
Daddy's
one shot.
Fire!
Oh.
Ridiculous! You dare?
That went a lot worse than it did the first time. You have died. You're being revived at a Vita chamber. I mean, we're about to eventually fight Big Daddies anyway, so we might as well get used to... Oh, hello. We may as well get used to... Oh, now I'm like so used to pressing... Switching that back, we're switching that back. Z. That was the button I wanted to press. That's why we shouldn't have changed our settings, because that's how we used our first aid on F. Oh, so I shouldn't have, because there's a lot of food. I should have just saved. Fine, we get free health packs like every time we find a machine. Save.
I am Andrew Ryan. Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Please, enjoy the park.
Yep. Now I know we've gone through all of these, but I don't know if, like, if it matters for the game, like if it registers whether we've listened or not.
He shouts to his crewmen as he wipes sleep from his eyes. Full stop. Refitted for heavy construction. The Olympian returns
You're gonna let me.
after initial supplies have been brought to the submersible. The platform is permanently moored in the sediment.
We'll listen to that as soon as they're.
After the platform is secured, work
Oh,
progresses
I forgot to check
at an
if.
astounding rate. Designed to be the foundation of unexpected power.
Not to check if it. Ah, there we go. Oh, and
I love the kids in Miss Englert's third grade class, but boy, I had no idea what I was getting into.
we missed that.
Volunteering to chaperone
Last time,
this
didn't
New
we?
Year's sleepover party at Ryan Amusements. Donnie? Donnie, get down off that exhibit, and I told you, spit out that gum! You'll choke! The kids' parents deserve a night off to enjoy New Year's, but I'm at my wit's end. Donnie, I told you!
Ungrateful parrot, my lantern's lit. I'll
Oh,
find
wrong
you.
one.
Don't you lay a finger on me!
So that's the way we have to go. Let's also do the downstairs first. And a B. Ow. Thank you. Also, can you give me free health? Because I messed up. Never mind, I didn't want any.